You're listening to the Magnetic Boss Podcast. I'm your host, Calandra Martin, intuitive brand designer for spiritual entrepreneurs. The Magnetic Boss Podcast is where visionaries come together to openly share wisdom and authentic conversations. I know that you are ready to leave your legacy in the world and become sought out in your industry. I also know that you are sick and tired of getting overlooked. You're ready to have a magnetic business. I'm here to help you create your magnetic brand. It's my mission to help you show up confidently with a professional, irresistible online presence. If you're in this for the long game and all in on the big vision you have for your business, let's dive in.
It honestly felt like I would be doing such a disservice to you to not share the latest update here at Magnetic Boss Studio and to share my heart with you, because on the last episode I talked about reinvention and what that was looking like in my own business. And as that has evolved in the last month, I'm so excited to make this announcement and give you this invitation, because in this season, in June 2026, if you're listening to this in real time, I'm opening up a scholarship spot for my brand new 6-month private coaching experience. And this is something I have been ruminating on and creating with so much soul and intention and supporting clients with behind the scenes. It's now finally coming to the forefront of my business. And as you probably know, if you've listened to this podcast for any length of time, I have been supporting women as their right hand in business for nearly a decade. And although most of my work has been done for you, services like website design, branding, social media, and those things aren't going anywhere, this is a new evolution of coaching, doing what I do naturally, doing what I do best, and supporting you in your business. So this scholarship spot is for Magnetic Midlife. This is my new signature coaching program. This is for creating visibility and legacy and wealth for women that are 50 plus in business. And if you're not 50 plus, we can still work together. But this container specifically is for women that are in their midlife era. And it's created for women who know that they're sitting on something really meaningful. Because for my clients that are in this midlife season, that have lived life and have experience, this next chapter is asking for your signature offer to be brought to life. But maybe you've been thinking that you're not ready. Maybe you've been sitting on this idea for a really long time. Maybe you've been overthinking your next move. You're trying to navigate the back end of online business and the tech by yourself. And you're probably thinking to yourself that you're either too late or you're too far behind or you're too old, whatever your excuse is. But you're craving support from someone who can help you build the thing and do that with you, alongside you. Because in the work that I've done over the years, I've had the honor of helping women refine their visibility. I have seen women package their brilliance into these sellable offers that create such beautiful revenue for their business. And the work that I've loved doing is really rooted in elevating your authority and creating a business that actually supports your freedom and your wealth and your life, the life that lights you up, the life that brings you joy. And what I love about the work that I have been doing in all of this time is really allowing women to come to me with all of their ideas, allowing themselves to be fully seen in their multi-passionate desires and their creativity, and turn that into something tangible. And to be able to confidently raise their prices in their business, to launch the offers that they've had on sticky notes or sitting in notebooks on their desk for years, and to find that visibility and become the thought leaders in their industry so that they're naturally attracting their deeply aligned clients, not just scraping by in their business, but really being in this abundance of one, being in alignment in the day-to-day, and two, being in abundance in your revenue and being able to create that wealth. And what I'm really excited about is to be working with women that are done shrinking themselves in the online space. Because I so strongly believe that there are so many women, 50 plus especially, who are more than ready for stepping into the spotlight. They just need the right support, the right strategy, and the right momentum behind them that is created for them, that is tailored to them. Not just a cookie cutter strategy, not here's what worked for me in my business, but really looking at your business, your life, your desires, and getting support to bring that to life. So inside Magnetic Midlife, this container is going to give you 6 months of my private coaching support, where we're going to focus on your strategic visibility, refining your message, developing your signature offer, and having my right-hand high-touch support, not only on our coaching calls, but in Slack. And for this launch, for Magnetic Midlife, I'm also including a bonus VIP day where we build all of the pieces of your vision together, where you get to hand off the tech, you get to hand off the website design, you get to hand off the content creation, and I support you in making that dream come to life. Because a gap that I see in the industry, whether it's coaching or done for you services, is that there is always a disconnect. And I want Magnetic Midlife to not be just coaching, but for you to feel like you actually have a right-hand strategist and designer and marketing expert helping you bring your brilliance to life in a way that genuinely works for you. So I'm so excited about this. Applications have been coming in. I've been on a handful of really incredible magnetic alignment calls for people that have applied. And honestly, choosing a scholarship winner for this is going to be really, really difficult because I genuinely want to work with every single woman I've connected with so far, but there is an application. So scholarships are going to close on June 23rd. I will be announcing the scholarship winner the end of next week, and the doors for enrollment are officially open for this experience. So if you are in your 50s, in your 60s, maybe even later in life, and you're ready to create something in your business and to create a business that has an impact, that has a ripple effect, and allows you to actually create the legacy that you are dreaming of, and you want to do that in a way where you're not burning out, you're not chasing the trends, you're not feeling like you have to create Instagram reels or dedicate your life to being behind your computer, but to really be able to create a brand and authority and trust with an audience that is ready to recognize you as the person that can help them. So I am so excited to share this with you. I will be back on the podcast very soon with some really intentional topics around creating a business in your midlife era. So stay tuned for that. And even if you aren't a woman in midlife, if you're an old soul like me, I encourage you to stick around, because all of the things that I'm sharing are going to be applicable for any age, but I really specifically in this season of my business want to be supporting the women that are the best kept secret on the internet, that are sitting on decades of experiences and wisdom and have a story to share and are feeling like they're being overlooked, or they're feeling like they haven't quite figured out the online space, because that has been my expertise over these many years, is creating brands that not only look good, but feel good on the inside for you, for your clients, for your audience. And I'm just so excited about this next chapter. So I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you listening to this episode. If you've gotten all the way to the end, if Magnetic Midlife speaks to you, the application link is in the description, in the show notes. And if it's meant for somebody that you know, please feel free to share this episode. Like I said, the scholarship applications close June 23rd. This is an $8,400 program, so it is an incredible value that I'm giving away for the next 6 months, and it's truly an honor to be able to offer this. So I want it to reach as many women as possible. I have a goal specifically for myself set to have 50 women apply for this scholarship. So it would mean so much to me if you would share that, and I will be chatting with you so soon on the next episode.
Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe wherever you are listening so you never miss a beat. For episode show notes, visit calandramartin.com/podcast. Your iTunes reviews and your sharing of the show helps us reach more magnetic bosses just like you. Until next time.